Anxiety News with your host, Christopher Chaos. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to a new episode of Anxiety News. An episode within an episode. Today, we're reading an article from phillyvoice.com. Now, this caught my eye. The differences between stress, anxiety, and depression. See what they say. Now, I'm not co-signing or unsigning anything. All I'm saying is, let's hear what they got to say. This is by Peter Key, sponsored by Independent Blue Cross. So, stress, anxiety, and depression are often used interchangeably in conversation, but these terms each represent very different experiences. Understanding their differences is key to raising public awareness about mental health, as well as making sure people have access to help when they need it. Here's a quicker explainer on each of these common mental health terms, along with ways to manage these conditions. Take all this with a grain of salt, baby ass. Not babies. I hope babies aren't listening. This is probably the most boring shit. Well, according to you can see like the age group, it's definitely not babies. It's like, it's people my age, so that's cool. Stress is the result of your fight or flight reflex. When you face something that your brain perceives to be a threat, your body releases hormones that cause you to become alert and ready to act under pressure. This natural response often causes physical symptoms such as a rapid heart rate, flushed skin, tense muscles. Your fight or flight reflex can be helpful in certain situations when you're under pressure to perform well, such as having to give a big presentation at work. In these types of situations, the stress usually goes away once the perceived threat is no longer there. But sometimes the perceived threat can linger for an extended period of time, causing the stress to become chronic. Not that kind of chronic, guys. Examples of chronic stress include everyday pressures such as work, school, family needs, and financial issues. Consequential events such as divorce, illness, or losing your job. Experiencing or witnessing serious harm or death for something like a car accident, natural disaster, war. This can lead to PTSD. Chronic stress can lead to numerous physical and mental health problems, including lower resistance to illness, digestive system problems, headaches, insomnia, feeling sad or angry, developing a bad temper. If it lasts long enough, chronic stress can increase someone's risk of developing diabetes, high blood pressure, or heart disease. Whoa. Ways to combat stress yourself include eating right, getting enough sleep, exercising, practicing deep breathing, stretching, meditating, and not smoking or drinking. You also should try to solve the problems you can and not worry about ones you cannot. Do your best to avoid criticizing yourself for not being perfect. Talk about your problems to people who care about you. There are people who care about you. Find them. They're usually close by. Do some things you enjoy, but also you got to know that you got to be ready to listen to people too if you want people to listen to you. That's from me. That's not from this article. Anxiety. Many anxiety symptoms such as rapid heartbeat, tense muscles, and shortness of breath are also symptoms of stress. Temporary feelings of anxiousness are normal when you're dealing with a stressful situation. However, if you experience persistent feelings of worry, fear, or dread that interfere with your daily life, you may have an anxiety disorder such as GAD. Oh shit, I clicked something. Generalized anxiety disorder, which causes you to worry excessively about ordinary issues. That is what I had as a kid. I probably still have it, so I'm, medicated. Panic disorder, in which you get panic attacks. Social anxiety disorder, which is fear of others watching and judging you. That one was fucking with me for a while. Phobia-related disorders, which cause you to be intensely and irrationally afraid of specific situations or objects such as flying heights, snakes, spiders, blood, or getting injections. If you're experiencing general anxiety, you could try to manage it yourself using the same strategies recommended for managing stress. If you feel overwhelmed by anxiety, or if you're experiencing the symptoms of an anxiety disorder, you should contact a mental health professional to formulate a diagnosis and provide treatment. Your treatment plan, which may include therapy, medication, or a combination of both, will be dependent on type of mental health provider you choose. For instance, only a psychiatrist or other MD/DO can prescribe medication. I mean, if you do your own research, you can tell the doctor what you have, and you tell them what you think you have. I don't know what. I guess MD is a doctor. I guess that means you can't go to a counselor or some shit. If you want medication. Depression. Feelings of sadness are normal when you experience difficult times, such as, that's my news voice, times. As you know how they usually, I'm on the, they always add it's like a weird news accent. I don't know how to explain it. I'm trying to think of Yolanda. It's like the Family Guy makes fun of it, and it just happened. You watch the news and somebody on location that has like this different vernacular. I don't think that's the word. Anyways, such as losing a loved one, getting let go at work, or breaking up with a significant other. While the sadness may be intense, the feelings typically go away with time for most people. Depression, on the other hand, is a common and serious mental health condition that causes severe symptoms which can impact the way you feel and think on a daily basis. Several factors may trigger depression or increase someone's risk of developing the condition, which include low self-esteem, being overly dependent, or having a pessimistic outlook on life. Experiencing distress in life events such as physical or sexual abuse, losing a loved one, a challenging breakup, or financial issues. When me and my son's mom broke up, it was a pretty big deal. I kind of like, I got PTSD from that for sure, because we went to court. It was a big deal. Long story. Having a family history of mental health disorders, being part of a marginalized population, abusing alcohol or drugs, having a chronic illness such as cancer or heart disease, or taking certain medication. Symptoms of depression include lack of emotion, feeling sad or empty, loss of interest in things you used to enjoy, feelings of hopelessness, feelings of worthlessness or guilt, overeating or having no appetite, not being able to sleep or sleeping too much, feeling exhausted or too much energy. I put that one, the energy. Aches, pains, headaches, cramps, or digestive problems, thoughts of death or suicide. To be diagnosed with major depression, a person needs to experience at least 5 of these symptoms every day for a minimum of 2 weeks. If you experience less severe symptoms of depression lasting much longer, typically for at least 2 years, you may have a persistent depressive disorder. Other types of depression include perinatal depression, which is experienced during and after pregnancy. Seasonal affective, which is sad. Seasonal affective disorder, which is experienced during the months with the least daylight. I definitely feel that shit for sure. Whenever it's the sun, during the summer, I'm just so happy. Also because I'm on vacation. Depression with symptoms of psychosis, which can cause delusions or hallucinations. Whoa. If you have that, that's intense, and I pray for you. If you believe you're experiencing depression, you should seek the help of a mental health professional, either through talk therapy, medication, or combination of those. You'll be provided with resources to treat your depression. And if your mental state ever reaches the point you're thinking of harming yourself, get help immediately. You can call or text the 988 Suicide and Crisis Hotline 24/7 for free, confidential support. So, stress anxiety, depression. Stress is more normal. Anxiety is a little more intense. Depression is the most intense. Indeed, ladies and gentlemen. Indeed. All right. We will be right back with another segment of the Friday podcast. I didn't take my shirt. I'm not professional anymore, even though I'm on the news. Right here, we're going to see clouds, rain, snow. Right here. Yeah, we'll be right back.